Hey, how's it going today, everybody? Chase Escom here with Challenge Stack. So, wherever you are in the world, thanks for tuning in. Just wanted to do a quick video today, give you guys an update on the project, let you guys know what's going on, as well as, asking for some feedback. So I was going to, plan on asking for some feedback from the listeners. But yeah, been a busy week for us here at Challenge. Tons of stuff going on behind the scenes, and some pretty big announcements. Nothing that we probably should share now. We got one thing in particular that we're working on, a pretty big partnership that we may announce next week, but not 100%. So I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here and say that it's for sure going to happen, but it may, and it's definitely would be a big partnership and something that we'd be excited about if we can make it all work out. So where are we at? What's going on? Well, if you haven't been on the Telegram channel, developing, that's the name of the game. So we're not really, doing a whole lot of other stuff other than just developing. That's our strategy. That's what we're here for. That's what we're, we're not here to talk about tokens or speculate on tokens or, do that sort of thing. We're here to, get some production and get some cool things running. So that's what EOS is all about. And that's what we want to bring. So obviously, that's what we're spending the majority of our time doing. We're focusing on developing the DApp and not a whole lot else right now, to be honest. Of course, we've been approached about some partnerships that we're looking into, and we may have more news about that in the future. But right now, we're working on what we hope will be the killer DApp, and we've been looking at DApp radar pretty frequently. I think it's safe to say that with DApp users or DApp usership is higher on EOS than Ethereum right now. I could be wrong. I'm not, I didn't write down all the numbers and add them all up, but just I think the top application on EOS has got 5,000 users, where I think the top application on Ethereum is only 3,000. So I think that the flip has happened. A lot of times in markets, or I guess in life, you see flips where it's somebody won or someone was winning at something, and then all of a sudden the tables turn, and they turn fast. And I guess that'd be a better analogy, tables turning. So what is it, 4 months ago, what was it? EOS was a useless ERC20 token. They didn't have anything. They were just worthless. They were a scam. You heard that narrative quite a bit. So the tables have turned. Now you have EOS as the most used blockchain in the world, and you have probably more applications running on it in 2 months, 3 months than you do with Ethereum in 3 years. And I've been using Ethereum since they've been coming out, or since they came out, 2-3 years ago. So, totally respect what they've done. Tremendous minds in that project. Who knows? Maybe there's still great things that they can do in the future. But from a developer's point of view, from our point of view, cool. You can do ICOs on Ethereum. Ethereum is a neat blockchain. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out of there, but we want to build applications, and we just we didn't see a way to doing that on Ethereum, and we looked at it. We were talking to lawyers 9 months ago about doing ICOs, and we looked at the mechanics of the chain, and we looked at it and we wanted it to work, but it just wasn't going to work. And we thought, hey, luckily by that time we knew about EOS. So we said, well, gosh, it's going to be hard to do this, but this wait and wait for the chain to come out and build on that. So we're glad we did. The software is pretty much doing everything that it claimed it would do. So here we are, and now we're just trying to put the final touches on our application and release it. And we're hoping to get pretty high on DApp radar pretty fast. I mean, we're I think there's a train coming by here, guys. So if you guys hear it, my apologies. I don't know. We're down here in Southern California along the coast, right next to the beach. So for whatever reason, they decided to put some railroad tracks here. So go figure. But so if you guys hear that, my apologies. But anyways, that we want to be pretty high on DApp radar fast. I mean, the top application on there right now, I believe, has 5,000 users. So, we want to blow that out of the water. We want to have tens of thousands of users. Now, I don't want to ramble too much and just, go off on tangents here. I have a few notes that I wanted to get through before I take too much time. I know that, everyone's time is limited, so I want to condense these as much as I can and not ramble. But went over the partnership. Stay tuned. Could have big news there soon. One thing that I was going to touch on was, what do you guys think would be a good bounty system? Now, we're a big project, looking to get bigger, and we want to be able to leverage our community and reward people with tokens for things that we need to get done. So say if we need, we needed news articles written, we needed help with marketing. What do you guys think would be the best way to put bounties out for that? Now, that's the cool thing about the system that we're in is we have tokens. So, we want to leverage the community, leverage the wisdom of the crowds. So, I guess in this case, leverage the work of the crowds. And I know that there's people, we're always constantly being approached and people are willing to help out for tokens. Most of the time, people are willing to help out for nothing, but we always like to return the favor. But what would be a good bounty platform? I know that I've looked at it, and I just want to add, I know there's tons of smart people who, listen to crypto stuff and subscribe to this channel, and I'm always it's a smart crowd. So if you guys want to message me on Telegram or leave a comment, let me know what you guys would think would be a good way of doing bounties. Also, when the application does come out, we want to get the word out about it, and we want to, get people using it. Is it better to try to go for blockchain people, or is it better to go to, say, normal consumers who are looking to work out? Maybe, say, people who are looking to lose weight or get into shape. Is it better to go after those people? Because after all, our first DApp that's coming out, it is a workout DApp. It's an augmented reality game, yes, but it's an augmented reality game that is based on working out and getting paid for doing that. So who do we go after? That's the question. I'm tending to think that we market it towards people who, aren't necessarily crypto people. Because my feeling is anybody who's listening to these videos, anybody who is on our Telegram channel, you guys are the minority. I mean, we're the geeks. We're kind of, this is not, it's interesting stuff, but most of the time it's something that I don't imagine the typical challenged app user going on our YouTube channel, going on this YouTube channel, or going on our Telegram channel and looking that deep into it. my feeling is once this application is released, people are going to use it because you get paid for going to the gym, and you can earn tokens and rewards for doing that, and you can play your friends, and you can have a good time, and it makes what can be a not fun thing sometimes fun. And I think people will download the app and use it and not even know that it's running on the blockchain, and not even care that it's running on the blockchain. How does Uber work? I don't really know how Uber or Lyft works. I mean, I guess a little bit, but I know that when I want to get picked up, it works, and that's why I downloaded the app. If somebody was trying to get me on a channel where they talked about the inner workings of Uber or Lyft, to be honest, I don't think I'd be all that interested. But I'm sure that there is a select group of people out there who are, really interested in that. So you guys, I feel, are, you guys are the minority of people who are interested in it. We're the builders, we're the developers, we're the contributors. So, do we keep push this app to the people already inside the community, the people already interested in crypto? Those people aren't really your everyday people. I mean, this application is for, we want this to be used by tons and tons of people, the general public. So, how do we get the message out to them? How do we relate to them? Because if crypto only, retargets the people already in the system, or the people already, working in crypto, it's not going to grow at all. I mean, we got to start delivering, and we got to start, getting to the general public and giving them valuable applications that work. And so, let me know what you guys think. And let me see what else we got here. And that's, I think, about all I wanted to cover. And another thing, too, is I think I'm going to... and then, one other thing, was the last point that I wanted to cover quickly, was let me know what you guys think as far as topics that you guys want to hear. I mean, we want to bring our developers on here, get them on talking, telling you how it's built, going over different things. But, what questions do you guys have about the project? What things do you guys want to know? And let me know down below, and I'll try to cover those topics. So, and keep people informed and keep people on top of what's going on, because I know that there are tons of people who like to come along for the journey, who like to watch it and enjoy doing that. And I totally get it. I've been that way with tons of projects where I just was able to watch them grow and develop, and it was a beautiful thing. So same here. So if you're here, maybe we gave you some challenge tokens, and you like the project, but you had a few questions, comment down below, reach out to me, or anyone else on the team. We all try to be responsive and answer people's questions. So that's all I wanted to cover for tonight. Should have more for you this week, and hopefully very soon. What I'm looking forward to is the release of our dApp. I know that there's I think it's the 23rd. Is actually, I don't even want to say. I know I think it's coming up. The London Hackathon in London. So I know there's going to be a lot of news coming out of that event. We got one of our developers there, and so we want to have it done by then. But at this point, we're getting close. We're just putting the final touches on it, and we'll be very, very happy once we can release that, and definitely expect a video on that day. So thanks everybody for tuning in today, and like always, let us know if you got questions, and stay tuned.